All right then, Ollie, it's probably hard to sum up that game. Harps played well again tonight, and 3 quality strikes really undone you.
Yeah, same old story, you might say. You know, you can go and argue as you did on Friday. God, we played well and we didn't take our chances, but here we go again. Same old story, not good enough. Like we need to do the dirty part of it, Dermot, better as we did in years gone by. We probably never had as many or as much possession down here in other years gone by, but we got results in other years with less possession. No point having loads of half chances and more possession than we had in years gone by without taking your chances or defending them. And there were 3 quality strikes, but from our point of view, I think all 3 we should and could have dealt with. I mean, first one, Eric gave it away on a turnover, was a great strike by Aidan Keena. The second one from a diagonal free kick, we had 3 chances to block Carroll's cross and we didn't. And the third one was a throw in at left back from Robbie McCourt that they went route 1 and Niall Morahan doubled on it, and all of a sudden Aidan Keena took it great. He took it early, and yeah, quality, no problem with that. However, it's disappointing that we didn't defend and be more horrible to play against, because we were probably very easy to play against there tonight, which is disappointing. And
I know it's a cliche, Ollie, but the goals didn't come at great times either for Harps. The first one was so early in the game, all of a sudden you were on the back foot.
Yeah, we started very well. We had a few half chances without taking them. As we had a few set pieces as well. Barry had a couple of shots that, if you like, ricocheted and they got blocks in. You know, to be fair to Richard Brush, he didn't have a huge amount to do in that. It didn't get to him, a bar the last 20 minutes when his handling was very good. You know, if one of them went in a completely different complexion, the first goal we could have dealt with and weathered. But the second goal killed us, Sherman, a minute or 2 before half time. And you know, from our point of view, it was a free kick that was in the air long enough to go and deal with, and Carl stood it up, and he had 3 chances to cross it, to put it that way to you. We cleared the first one, half cleared it, fell to him again, we didn't block the cross, and Hamilton finished quite well. Third one, you know, from our point of view, we'd love to score a route 1 goal like that, but Sligo won't be complaining that it wasn't pretty. They scored enough pretty goals in Drogheda, and they'll take 3 more here tonight. They're a handful, and I think the key to them, which isn't our worry, but you know, to give them praise, they have probably a much bigger panel of quality players than what they had. They always had quality players, but they seem to have them in abundance at the moment, which will probably see them right through the season, as opposed to, you know, them on spurts and runs. But from our point of view, we need to try and stay in touch. You know, we will get better, and that's not me buying time, Jeremy. I don't want time, but I do think we'll get better with the amount of new players, especially from outside the country that we have. But we need to be in striking distance of the ones above us at the bottom of the table by the time that happens. Yeah,
and so you're probably keeping an eye as well on UCD and Shelbourne's results, Ollie. It's important they don't get too far ahead of you.
Yeah, that's correct. We need, you know, I'm not sure who's going to be down at the bottom of the table. We know that we're down there, and we just don't need to drift, if that makes sense. The last scenario you want is what happened Longford last year, and while they fought tooth and nail and were a huge credit, that's the last thing we want. We want to be in with a fighting chance, and not to drift away at the bottom. And if we continue to cut them chances like that tonight and not take our own, we will be there at that level. But we're hoping that we can defend better and maybe take more of the chances than what we have.